Ben over at PressTube always seems to be up to something fun, and this time's no different, making an aluminum cast of an axe inspired by Assassin's Creed Valhalla. A 3D printed copy of the axe is now being pressed down into a casing filled with red casting sand. Fine sand that can be packed down nice and tight to catch every last detail of that model. When that model is removed, the molten metal will channel in and find that space, fill it up, and hopefully create a successful aluminum Valhalla axe. A few steps first though. The second half of the axe carefully laid down, glued, and lined up. And once that glue is dried, it's dusted down again to keep the sand from sticking. And here comes the second half. That sand being poured in and then pressed down by Thor's hammer, if I'm not mistaken. The excess cleared away, and then it's time to get that molten aluminum ready. Because the original is about to be removed, a few channels are going to be carved out for that molten metal to flow into, to find the space and fill that amazing design. One channel on either end. With the channel only on one end and no place for that pressure to release, it's possible the cast could pop. The slag removed from the top of the molten aluminum, and the rest of it poured on in. Watch for it to emerge from the other side and just check that out. Minor spill. Fortunately, everyone's okay. Good time for a safety reminder. If you ever take a project like this on, safety first, work in a well-ventilated area, wear all that personal protective equipment, like gloves, using those tongs, because check that out. That axe is incredibly hot. Being hosed down, much cooler now. Time to start cleaning it up in another way, carving away that excess metal. And then grinding down and smoothing out some of those details. Overall, a fantastic cast, the design coming through well. Just a few small details to sand down, and then it's time for some fun. A trip to the belt sander, and set those guys aside. Look out, swinging axe coming through. The watermelon didn't stand a chance.